Is it time to buy or sell Rumble stock? In this video, we will explore Rumble in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 4th of September, 2025, and we are now here to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 28th of July, 2025, our system has ranked Rumble as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -4.45. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock experienced a loss of -21.48%. This equates to an average loss of -0.77% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is positioned at the lower end of a very wide and declining trend in the short term, which typically presents a favorable buying opportunity. Should the lower trend support at $6.76 be breached, it would indicate a stronger rate of decline. The current 3-month trend implies a potential decrease of approximately 16.66% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from -21.02% to +6.79%. In the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 14.96%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from 14.96% to 188.09% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $8.20 and $20.54. Our latest daily update for Rumble includes the headline, Rumble Inc. stock upgraded to sell candidate. The stock price of Rumble Inc. decreased by 1.25% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 4th of September, 2025, dropping from $7.22 to $7.13. During this trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 1.83%, ranging from a low of $7.12 to a high of $7.25. Over the past 10 days, the price has declined in 7 instances, resulting in an overall decrease of 6.18% for this period. Notably, trading volume also decreased on the last day, which can be seen as a positive indicator since volume typically follows the stock's movement. On that day, the trading volume fell by 482,000 shares, with a total of 1 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $10.65 million. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest price for the stock was $17.40, while the lowest price was $4.92. Currently, the price is 59.02%, or $10.27, below the 52-week high, and 61.5%, or $11.39, below the all-time high reached on the 7th of February, 2022, when the price peaked at $18.52. Rumble reported its second quarter results for the year 2025, revealing a revenue growth of 12%, reaching $25.1 million. Monthly active users remained steady at approximately 51 million, while average revenue per user increased to 42 cents, marking a 24% gain compared to the previous quarter. The company also managed to narrow its adjusted EBITDA loss by roughly $8.2 million and ended the quarter with about $306 million in liquidity. Additionally, Rumble highlighted new partnerships with Tether and Cumulus Media. Management plans to launch Rumble Wallet in the third quarter, which will enable cryptocurrency tipping and enhance monetization opportunities. They are also considering an all-stock offer for Northern Data, valued at nearly $1.17 billion, to acquire artificial intelligence and data center capabilities. Following these announcements, shares exhibited increased intraday volatility. In the short term, the positive results, stronger average revenue per user, and news of the upcoming wallet launch may enhance investor sentiment and drive potential upward movement as investors recognize improving unit economics and new revenue avenues. The bid for Northern data and inclusion in indices may further drive trading volume and lead to fluctuations influenced by news headlines. In the long run, successfully acquiring Northern data, along with effective monetization of the wallet and partnerships, could significantly expand Rumble's addressable market, transitioning from solely video advertising revenue to include artificial intelligence, cloud services, and cryptocurrency payments. This expansion could support a higher valuation, provided that integration and execution are successful. However, risks related to deal execution, integration costs, and the necessity to grow monthly active users to maintain average revenue per user gains could keep the downside risk elevated. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 15th of April, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned RUM a neutral grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 17th of July, 2024, it was reported that Wedbush assigned RUM a neutral grade with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 15th of May, 2024, it was reported that Oppenheimer assigned RUM a perform grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 28th of March, 2024, it was reported that Oppenheimer assigned RUM a perform grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 21st of September, 2022, it was reported that D.A. Davidson assigned RUM a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Rumble stock a general strong sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. For return on investment, analysts also give the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Rumble. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals were also issued, which may influence short-term developments. Rumble Incorporated stock exhibits sell signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a more pessimistic outlook for the stock. A general sell signal arises from the relationship between these two signals, indicating that the long-term average is above the short-term average. In the event of upward corrections, resistance is expected at levels of $7.38 and $8.28. A breakout above either of these thresholds will generate buy signals. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Wednesday, July 23, 2025, and thus far, the stock has declined by 28.84%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume also decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, a buy signal. Pivots, a sell signal occurred 31 days ago. Bollinger, a buy signal was noted just 1 day ago. The short-term moving average indicated a buy signal 8 days ago. The long-term moving average generated a sell signal 29 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages produced a buy signal 25 days ago. If we analyze the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a sell signal 29 days ago. The long-term moving average generated a sell signal 27 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages produced a buy signal 14 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to explore more signals. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for Rumble. Currently, there is no support from accumulated volume beneath today's level. Under the right circumstances, the stock may experience significant declines in the coming days. This stock typically exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with a solid trading volume, the associated risk is deemed medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by 130 cents between its high and low, representing 1.83%. In the last week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 3.48%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Rumble, let's quickly review some important fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This key metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing losses or has negative earnings. Even well-established companies can face challenging periods, often due to external factors. However, a pattern of negative PE ratios may suggest ongoing profitability issues and could signal risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 11th of November, 2025. Analysts have consensus estimates set at -7 cents. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Rumble. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Rumble is at $7.92. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a key level to consider for swing trading. There is no significant support from accumulated volume below, which indicates that the stock could potentially decline sharply under certain conditions. Proceed with caution and consider placing trades only if you are an experienced trader who knows how to navigate such situations. The combined average rating for Rumble from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of June, 2025, Biber Katie conducted an insider buy of 12,500 shares of Class A common stock with a par value of 1/10,000th of a dollar per share. On the same day, Biber Katie also conducted an insider buy of 27,273 shares of Class A common stock at the same par value. On the 12th of June, 2025, Cappuccio Paul T conducted an insider buy of 36,222 shares of Class A common stock, also with a par value of 1/10,000th of a dollar per share. On the 14th of June, 2025, Cappuccio Paul T conducted an insider sell of 22,882 shares of Class A common stock with the same par value. On the 12th of June, 2025, Armstrong Nancy conducted an insider buy of 27,273 shares of Class A common stock at the same par value. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of -43.472. Overall, insiders purchased 63,356,631 shares and sold 185,633,786 shares in the last 100 trades. Our assessment of this stock is unfavorable, and a stop loss has not been established. Is Rumble stock a good buy? Rumble Inc. exhibits several negative signals and is currently experiencing a broad and declining trend. As a result, we anticipate that it will continue to perform weakly in the coming days or weeks. Therefore, we have revised our evaluation of this stock, upgrading it from a strong sell to a sell candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 5th of September, we expect Rumble to open higher by approximately 3 cents, starting at a price of $7.16. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.